Wins are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a team from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Morton. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in game.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Douglas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Makes the catch. It's Douglas. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dickey. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Memphis offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires on the move. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Lewis wants to pass. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Memphis will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Red Raiders will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Oh, it's a fumble. Touchdown, Tigers. Great job by the back on the option.
And the offense is so lucky. That easily could have been a massive turnover in the end zone, but Johnny on the spot, able to pounce on it, and the end result is what they were hoping for anyway. It's a touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On the run, it's Sticky. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Morton. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. He's running free down the middle. 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And that one will give him the lead.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Bussey. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Lewis to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Eakin. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Virgil.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
We got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Virgil. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Virgil. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Right on target this time. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He caught it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds. Here he comes from inside his own 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those?